Ngesonto eledlule uSomlomo wePhalamende wakumisa ukuthi iPhalamende libhunge ngezinsolo zikaMkhwanazi wathi lolu daba lusaphenywa futhi luthinta ezomthetho. Kodwa-ke u-Andile Thetjana nosebenza ihhovisi elibhekele ukusebenza komthethosisekelo ePhalamende uthi iPhalamende liyobe lingephuli umthetho uma libhunga ngalolu daba ngoba lusematheni kubantu.
The sub-judice rule should not be interpreted in a manner that hampers Parliament from performing its oversight mandate.
Usihlalo wekomidi lezobulungiswa nokuthuthukiswa komthethosisekelo uXola Nqola uthi izinsolo zikaMkhwanazi zibeke engcupheni ukuphepha kwezwe. Uthi uma iPhalamende lizithela ngabandayo kungenzeka kusuke uthuli lwezichwe kulelizwe.
We may disregard this matter. The people of South Africa lose confidence into the police service, and when they do, take the law into their hands, and South Africa becomes a lawless country.
The mere fact that people are on the streets before anything happens, it is a ticking time bomb. Should anything happen to Mkhwanazi, I want to second the very notion and the sentiment that this country will see fire.
Kodwa-ke ilungu leqembu iNational Coloured Congress uFadiel Adams lithi isithangami sabezindaba esenziwa uGeneral Mkhwanazi kwakuyihawu nje lokuzama ukuzivikela ngoba esaba ukuthi uzoboshwa.
Let me tell this committee what I suspect was coming. As the accounting officer for the South African Police Services, I suspect that the National Commissioner himself is up for arrest. And that press conference was nothing more than a preemptive move. And the country appears to have fallen for it.
Iqembu iMK lifuna ukwazi ukuthi ingabe bazovikelwa yini ofakazi uma ikhomishana isiqalile ukuphenya ngalezi insolo.
I think we should also have a multi-party parliamentary oversight to protect witnesses. This whole case will turn on the protection of witnesses, something that South Africa is terrible at. People are going to die in this process. We don't want another Babita situation.